Have you ever wondered how much money YouTubers really make? It's a tantalizing question, especially when recent studies show that becoming a YouTuber is now one of the most coveted professions worldwide. Yet, there's a paradox. Some reports suggest that hardly anyone is making a living on YouTube. Still, there's a contrasting narrative of regular individuals turning into millionaires through their video content. So, what's the real story? How wealthy can one become through YouTube? In our journey today, we'll unravel the mystery of YouTube ad revenue, explore how much money one can potentially make on this platform, and delve into the myriad ways some YouTubers profit from their channels. We'll also share some monetization strategies that you might find handy. To give you a taste of what's coming, consider this. Once, a video with fewer than 1,000 views netted me over $500. Yet another one, with 10,000 views, earned considerably less. Intriguing, isn't it? Our quest will take us through the highs and lows of YouTube earnings. We'll hear stories of channels pulling in over $2 million in a single year, and tales of creators sinking into $30,000 of credit card debt. Despite having similar audience sizes, why are these YouTubers in such disparate financial positions? Across the YouTube landscape, we see this divide. Some creators lead incredibly luxurious lifestyles, while others talk about struggling to pay their bills. Of course, personal spending habits play a part, but there's more to it. When it comes to making money from YouTube ad revenue, not all views are created equal. Some creators earn significantly more for the exact same number of views. So, are you ready to delve into the truth about making money on YouTube? Let's consider two YouTubers with similar audience sizes, one a multimillionaire and the other in credit card debt. They both create content that engages millions of viewers, but their financial outcomes are worlds apart. So what gives? Well, let's start by debunking a common myth. The idea that every view on YouTube is worth the same amount. That's simply not true. In reality, the revenue generated from views can vary greatly depending on a range of factors. You see, when an advertiser decides to run ads on YouTube, they don't simply pay a flat rate for every 1,000 views their ads receive. Instead, they bid on ad space. They decide how much they're willing to pay to have their ad displayed on a particular video. Why does this matter? Because not all content is created equal in the eyes of advertisers. Some videos are more appealing to advertisers because they align better with the products or services they're selling. For instance, a video about personal finance or investing might attract advertisers from banks or investment companies. These advertisers are willing to shell out more cash for ad space because they know that the audience watching these videos is more likely to be interested in their products. On the other hand, a video about pranks or vlogs might not be as appealing to these high-paying advertisers. The audience watching these videos might be more diverse and less predictable in their interests, making it harder for advertisers to target specific products or services. So, while both types of videos might get thousands or even millions of views, the videos about finance or investing are likely to generate more ad revenue. This disparity in ad revenue is a crucial factor in the financial success of YouTubers. It's not just about how many views you get, but also about what kind of content you create and who your audience is. So when it comes to YouTube ad revenue, the riches are in the niches. The more specific and targeted your content, the more likely you are to attract high-paying advertisers, and the more money you can potentially make from ad revenue. Let's revisit our two YouTubers, Graham Stephan and Laof. We've already established that Graham's ad revenue is substantially higher, but why is this the case? It all comes down to the power of niche. Graham's content revolves around finance and investing, topics that are highly sought after by advertisers. These are subjects that directly correlate to products and services they're selling, making Graham's audience a prime target for their marketing efforts. On the other hand, Laof's content is centered around pranks and vlogs, which, while entertaining, do not tie in as neatly to specific products or services. This makes it harder for advertisers to pinpoint a direct return on investment, therefore making them less likely to bid as much for ad space on these types of videos. This is where the power of the niche comes into play. Certain niches naturally attract a higher level of advertiser interest and consequently a greater amount of ad revenue. For instance, channels focusing on tech reviews or financial advice are more likely to garner higher ad revenues because these topics align more closely with particular products or services. Advertisers are willing to pay a premium to reach audiences who are already interested in their field, thereby increasing the likelihood of a sale. Therefore, if you're looking to maximize your potential ad revenue, it's crucial to take into account the niche you're operating in. While it's important to create content you're passionate about, understanding how your chosen niche relates to potential advertisers can be a game changer for your earnings. That being said, it's essential to remember that while certain niches may attract higher ad revenues, they may also be more competitive. This could potentially make it more challenging to stand out and build an audience. So while the niche you choose can significantly influence your ad revenue, it's just one piece of the puzzle in your journey to becoming a YouTube millionaire. Choosing the right niche can significantly boost your ad revenue. But remember, it's not just about the money. It's about creating content that resonates with your audience and reflects your passion. After all, the most successful YouTubers are those who love what they do. Now, a key metric you need to understand is the CPM. CPM stands for cost per milla, or cost per thousand. But in this context, it's not just any thousand, it's 1,000 monetized views. You see, not all views on YouTube generate revenue. Some views may come from regions where ads are not served, while others may be from viewers who skip ads or use ad blocking software. So when we talk about 1,000 views in CPM, we're referring to 1,000 views that potentially generate ad revenue. CPM is essentially the amount that advertisers are willing to pay for 1,000 monetized views on your video. It's a reflection of how much your video content is worth to advertisers. The higher the CPM, the more advertisers are paying for your content. Why does this matter? Well, understanding your CPM can give you insights into how to increase your earnings on YouTube. It can help you identify which types of content attract the highest paying ads. For instance, if you notice that your videos on finance topics have a higher CPM than your videos on pranks, it means advertisers are willing to pay more to be in front of the audience watching your finance videos. You might then decide to create more finance-related content to attract higher-paying ads and increase your ad revenue. It's important to remember, though, that CPM is not the be-all and end-all. It's just one metric. And while it can be useful for understanding how much advertisers are paying for your content, it doesn't tell the whole story. There are other factors at play, such as the total number of views your video gets and how engaged your audience is. But by understanding your CPM, you can start to see patterns and trends. You can start to understand what kind of content is most valuable to advertisers. And you can use this information to make strategic decisions about what kind of content to create in the future. By understanding your CPM, you can better strategize your content to maximize earnings. But ad revenue isn't the only way YouTubers make money. Indeed, while ad revenue can be a substantial source of income, many content creators tap into other revenue streams to supplement their earnings. One of these methods is through sponsored content. Brands often collaborate with YouTubers to create content that promotes their products or services. These partnerships can be incredibly lucrative, especially for creators with a significant following. For instance, consider a tech YouTuber who reviews the latest gadgets. A brand might pay them to feature their new smartphone in a video, offering not only a fee for the promotion, but also a commission for every sale made through a custom link or discount code. Another popular method is selling merchandise. Many YouTubers design and sell their own range of products, from t-shirts and hoodies to phone cases and posters. This way, they can earn a profit while also strengthening their brand and community. For instance, a YouTuber known for their catchphrase might print it on a t-shirt and sell it to fans who want to feel more connected to the creator and the content they love. Then there's Patreon, a platform that allows fans to financially support their favorite creators through monthly payments. In return, creators often provide exclusive content, early access to new videos, or even one-on-one interactions. This method not only provides a steady income stream, but also deepens the connection between creators and their audience. For example, an animator might offer Patreon supporters access to behind-the-scenes content, sneak peeks of upcoming projects, or even the opportunity to have their name featured in the credits of a video. This way, the creator can earn a steady income while their fans feel more involved in the creative process. So there you have it. The truth about making money on YouTube isn't as simple as it seems, but With the right strategy, you too could become a YouTube millionaire.